go. Oh, like I went over. Well, I'll have to back this one up. Alright, forward. Find this the most effective way of doing this, for me anyways. And you see there, it's still lowering, even though it's not moving. It's still modifying and smoothing the ground. I'm trying to go forward. I don't think I'll go too much further than where I am now. Am I gonna go any further? Nope, because I'm stuck. Alright. Turn it off by hitting O. What I'll do is I'll do one more push and then I'll switch over to the front end loader. So set my auto drive, hit O to start terrafarming. And vehicle control add-on, I have it key bound to a mouse button. So I just have to hit button once. I think with GPS though, you do get more options with GPS. One advantage of GPS over vehicle control add-on is that you can save a course with someone else, and then another person, if you're on a multiplayer session, they can take that course and start it up. So it's shared on the server that you're on. I think also GPS works with another mod that handles tram lines. I don't think that's able to be done with vehicle control add-on. It might be, I don't know. But I don't do tram lines, but I do know that there is a tram line mod that integrates with GPS, if I recall correctly. Let's see how far this bulldozer will go in. So, don't really have a lot more not a lot to move here. I just have to get to this section in front of me and over there, and then I can take a plow and make another field. I'll make a side road, and then over by the tank and behind me there, I have to do that area too. That area will be easier because it's not as hilly. So right now, I do believe I will need to use the front end loader to remove this stuff out of here, or this stone. So like I did in the last episode, I'm going to build a berm in front of the conveyor belt. Once it's large enough, I'll get the trucks moving, like I did in the last episode. We'll see what happens. Park. Now you can use this also to do terrafarming as well, if you want to. But like I said, you're only taking a bucket out, so at a time. So I just find that it's just better to do cleanup using the front end loader as opposed instead. Because it's not very good at taking care of the rest in a quicker fashion. So. Well, whoop. Hopefully in a episode or two I can show you a harvesting video or a live stream where I'm doing the canola and also the sunflower seeds. That will get put into the oil factory, which is over there. And like I said, that was originally the no man's land house. And everything that you see where we are now was all trees. There was a field probably a little bit over there and behind the, over by that tanker truck. But most of it was all trees. The workshop was removed. The water tower was removed. I plan to put a road along the river, or I mean along the lake, sorry. I must have, I think, probably maybe 2 more scoops. Then I'll get the trucks going. One more. So I think that's about 2 truckloads there, I think. Alright, let's get have to use some super strength here. Alright, and there we go. Get auto drive going here. Wrong truck. It's driving over me. Alright. Yeah. I better get some more rock in there. Key is with my route, because my roads are so narrow, I have to have them sort of all leave at the same time so that they're going out at the same time and back in. It's almost like the same concept of a logging road, at least where I'm from anyways. Generally all trucks go in and then all trucks go out. I'm in British Columbia, Canada, so a lot of the logging happens up in the mountains. So usually they have trucks going in all at once and then out. In some cases they might alternate. There are spots or pull-off areas where trucks can dip out to the side, and there might be some places where I might be able to handle 2 trucks, but most of the time it's just one lane. The lane's used in one direction at a time. It can be pretty treacherous up there. You get ice, snow. I think mainly the ice. So it makes it very difficult for trucks to navigate. So, and there's steep slopes on the edges. This is a pretty good broom. Yep, first load made it, so be emptying out, and they'll work their way back. Something that I am looking into is time-lapse videos, especially considering these repeated movements may be a little bit tedious or boring. So I just need to figure out how to do a time-lapse video. There's tons of YouTube videos that can show me how to do that. So try to figure that out. And I might post some time-lapse videos with some music in the background. I'm still relatively new to streaming. As you probably noticed, I'm a little off on a few things. Still have a lot to learn. I did figure out how to do a countdown timer, as you probably will have noticed at the beginning of this stream. And I've added in like graphics, a few graphics as well, and a title. So not too bad. It's still not perfect, but not the way as I probably would like it to end up being. But I'll slowly add more to it and learn as I go along. Maybe I might build a small channel base. I don't know. I might move to Twitch, but I'm on YouTube for now. Just so that it gives me the time to get used to editing and live streaming and using OBS. I do watch Twitch, and I've seen people on Twitch, and sometimes I think it's a little overwhelming with the amount of things that the streamers do on there. I mean, they have these mini games in there. They got the chats, and it gets a little crazy over there, I think. Mind you, they do have a lot of fun, and there is a few guys that I watch regularly over there. But I do admire a lot of the YouTube content creators over here, especially for Farming Simulator. I've watched a lot of their videos and their passion that they have. There's a lot here. Farmer Cop, DJ Goham. Who else am I thinking of? Farm Sim Guy, Argsy Gaming. By far, Argsy Gaming is probably my favorite. I've been a part of his channel for quite a while. He's always been very welcoming and willing to help people. And he's built a great community. Tagged in with Farm Sim Guy as well, Farmer Cop as well. So most of it, I can't really say it's just one person that's doing all the content and everything like that, or I should say the community as a whole. There's a lot of people that are involved, and it's just a really awesome community. At at the heart of it all, I don't know. I can't really put it into words. You're just in there. You meet a lot of great people with a lot of talent that are willing to share. And it's very relaxing at the same time too. And there's a lot of people that operate in the background too. So you may see the folks running the show at the front end, like that are building the YouTube content. But there's a lot of people in the background that also seem to have a lot of skill and purpose to the overall community. And I'm talking about moderators for YouTube, and there's quite a few of them. Quite a few moderators that routinely watch the schedules of the vast majority of the streamers on YouTube. So you may have a live stream happening on Farmer Cop, and then at 1 hour, and then you may have another stream run by Argsy Gaming. Then in the next hour after that, then Farm Sim Guy. There's a key number of moderators that actively throughout the day watch these channels and help moderate those channels, or those live streams, I should say, which I think is amazing. And most of the time, I think I in the streams that I've watched, there hasn't been any real issues. Mostly it's pretty cut and clean. The odd chance you might get maybe a bot spamming in there, some inappropriate stuff. Doesn't happen always, but I think I've only seen it, like, of all the videos, and I've watched lots of live streams and videos, I think probably thousands by now. I probably have only seen like maybe 4 or 5 times where inappropriate stuff somehow got into the chat. But when that happens, someone's usually in there. But I think what's aside from that, just moderating the channel, they're helpful too. So if you have a question and you ask a question in the chat to the YouTuber, whether it's Argsy Gaming, Farm Sim Guy, or DJ Goham, etc., they may be busy you know, uh, playing the game or running a task in the game and may not be able to answer that, or may not even know how to answer the question at that particular time when the question's given. But a moderator can go in and, give sound advice, and even sometimes moderators don't even have to answer the question. Sometimes other people in the chat will actually answer the question too. But other things that can happen too is those moderators can provide links. They probably got a whole list of links. So if someone says, "Hey, how do I uh, get a discount on the latest DLC of Pumps and Hoses?" Bammo, bing bang, bammo. Moderator will have it listed or saved somewhere, and they'll just copy and just paste it inside the chat for people to check out. So it's pretty interesting. Or even getting YouTube videos from previous broadcasts that may explain something. Live broadcasts aren't the only thing that these content creators uh, make. They make full-fledged series with role playing. They make tutorial videos. The repository is just like huge, and the wealth of information is like wowzers. So that's moderators. Then you've got also those folks that are building mods for the game, which is like this cat 99H, right? This is a mod. This was not base game. Didn't come with the game originally, but someone made this. Someone took the time to make it. Same with the bulldozer, the BGA, those tanks in the background there. So you have, like I said, other people in the background making content for this game. Maps. This map by Alien Jim. He spent the time to bring this over or even develop it. I don't know which game he originally made it for, but what I do know is it was in Farming Simulator 19, which is the previous game, and it might have been in a game before that. But he spent time build build the map originally, then remaster it for Farming Simulator 22. So yeah, it's it's fantastic what folks can do in the farming simulator community, and people are generally nice, um, which is pretty awesome. Can't always say that for every other gaming community. Other gaming communities I've been in for other games, people get bent out of shape and start arguing and stuff like that, and it just becomes a not so fun experience. But at Farm Sim, there may be some light disagreements, but generally bygones will be bygones. I don't think I've ever seen anyone get into a real heated, super duper debate or angry moment with another person that plays the game. Oh, sperm's getting pretty large here. I think I'm gonna have to look into time-lapse videos though, because what I'm doing right now would be perfect for a time-lapse video. I'll have to look into how I can do that or what's the best way to do it. I don't think it's too difficult. I think it's just pre-recording, then find a music track, add a little bit of text, and then just let it go. I guess I could probably do a microphone intro where I actually talk, but I have seen some content creators just simply choose a song and put in text at different points in the video to describe what the next task is. So I'll have to try that. See what happens. I also want to try to work on my banner a bit more for my live stream. See if I can become a little bit more creative with it. Takes a bit of time for me to get inspired on how I want things to look or turn out, and try to be a little bit unique if I can. I am also playing on Western Australia. I incorporated a small collage rendition of what I on my counter there, showing some images from that gameplay. I thought about live streaming on there, but I think for now I'm going to wait till Farmer Bob completes his 2K version and gets that successfully uploaded to the Giants mod hub. And when that happens, what I will do is take a look at it, and if I think it looks good, I'll probably sell everything on my pre-existing game and then start a game session on there for Western Australia for live streaming. I don't know if I might give myself a little bit of, maybe I might just start from scratch. I'm not too sure. So I'll have to think of what I want to do there. I am having a lot of fun on my 4X map at the moment, but I've got quite a bit of equipment. I'm a case fan, so I have a lot of case equipment everywhere. And just using the main fields that they give you in the beginning. But I think I might do, instead of new farmer mode, which is what I started originally with, I might do a farm manager mode, which removes everything. I ran into some issues with deleting some of the original structures. I don't think you can do that on the 4X map in new farmer mode. I tried, and when I hit the demolish button, it just seems to cause a glitch where my mouse starts drifting and I can't click on anything and I can't exit out. So it's like, okay, no, I can't do this. Nope. So I will start the series with the new map once Farmer Bob's map gets onto the mod hub. It'll be console supported too, so that's the whole idea. It went up for testing, I think, once, and then it was sent back down for changes to be made. So I haven't seen an update video yet, as of today anyways, which is the 13th of September. But that map was originally from FS19, and actually no, I think it might have been in 17 at some point, if I am not mistaken. And then it just excuse me, just ended up going up to 19 and then up to 22. The 4X is multi-fruit supported with carrots, stuff like that. So we'll see. We'll just have to see what happens. So we're into June. Flowers are still growing, so I think I have to wait. I think I have to wait till September before I can do any harvesting. Because I have canola. Oh, not till August. And then, hold on a sec. No, not till July. And then not till October for the sunflower seed. So I'm getting closer. So July comes around. Should be fine. We'll have to check the honey as well. I better check those trucks. So I'm gonna tab those little froggies again. I have a feeling the trucks are stuck. Or nope, I think we're fine. We are okay. We're over here. Let's just see if there's anything else we need to move, because I sometimes forget about the maple syrup. Oh, am I out of water? Oh, I got water there. How about over here? Fine. That's fine. Do I have a tractor over here? No. I'll probably want to unload that last bale. I don't think I can use the telehandler. I have to use a tractor. I got a small one over here. So I don't know what I'll end up doing up here, but this road will be a road here, and all down there will be olive trees, or I should say olive vines, and then all that stuff will get moved eventually again. They may be up in behind there, I'm not too sure. I'm move most of this stuff out of here. And we'll... Oops. See if I can unload that bale. And then I'll have to sell the BGA because I don't think I'm going to need it anymore. Well, after it's done processing all the silage, of course. And then this lawn equipment I will keep because I can still use it for straw and everything like that at some point. Reverse this up. There. My Bicon equipment. So there's, I should mention, if anyone needs any great mods. Now, of course, ModHub is a great place to get mods. But if you want a larger list, there is a link I will be providing in the description that takes you to the Authentic Mods YouTube channel, or sorry, Discord channel. I highly recommend checking that out. That way you are ensuring that you are getting mods that are supplied by the modder or the mod creator themselves, and you're supporting that mod creator. So I just highly recommend checking that out. It'll take you to a Discord channel which is nicely moderated. I'm also a moderator on there as well, along with a number of others that are on there. Legion has done a really good job at putting it together, so you'll see him on there. I can't remember what his role is on there, but there's a few different roles. I know his role is up there somewhere. But anyways, just go there, check it out. It's very nicely laid out. It's if you are a modder and you create your own mods, check it out. You might want to have your mods or links to your mods posted there. So it's worth checking out. That way, you know, your mod will be secured, and you know, you'll be able to have a little bit more control over your link when it's posted there. Oh, that's upside down. That's a problem. It's organized in different sub channels for categories, so you'll find it nicely laid out. Is that a... That's weird. Oh, maybe I had it the right way before. What is this? Oh. There we go. A little bit of unrealism there for you guys, for you folks. Can I even... Oh, I probably don't even have a front. I can't do that on this tractor. Hilarious. Alright, well that explains that. All that flipping around, but I know I can probably pick it up on from the back. But anyways, check out the YouTube channel in the description, which I will be putting there, a link to the authentic mods Discord channel. Sorry, check it out, and you'll see a lot of resources there. And if you're a a person that makes mods, hey, there's resources there for you too. A lot of a lot of folks that make mods collaborate there. They'll request for testers for their mods. Same with map makers too. So if you're looking for an idea on what kind of mod you'd like, you know, what mods would be useful for Farming Simulator, we have a channel where folks will submit suggestions or say, hey, could you make this mod, right? So you can go through the list and, you know, try to make that mod if you want to. Argsy Gaming also has a link there for a map website where you can easily access or download maps or find maps to use that may not necessarily be up on the Mod Hub. Keep in mind, Mod Hub it will only provide... Holy crow. That's not good. I need a different tractor. Mod Hub will only provide 2x maps, if I'm not mistaken, in size. And if you're a PC player, there are maps that are 4x, like Western Australia, I play on that, or 16x maps. And that's basically 4 times the size, 16 times the size, so you get fairly large maps. And sometimes you'll take an entire hour. I'm just going to park this here. Just trying to get to your field. And the other part of it too is sometimes these maps are made based on real locations. So they take they go to Google Maps and they look up a location, and then the map creator decides to make a map based on that real life location. And they may even incorporate the real geo or the specific crops that are available there if they want to do custom crops. Now, keep in mind, like I said, just going to reiterate this, this is for PC players only. Console players do not have access to that kind of content simply due to the limitations that Microsoft or PlayStation, or sorry, Sony puts on how content is added to the console systems, as I understand it. So, but if you're a PC player, you have a wide variety of more options available to you other than just the Mod Hub. So just consider that as well. Oh, where am I going to stick this? I think I'll put that right there. There. Oh, I didn't talk about this in my previous video, this building. This is the pallet storage mod. So everything is, as you can see there, lettuce, tomatoes, strawberries, sunflowers. The greenhouses are distributing automatically right into this warehouse. and this warehouse can distribute to other production options as well. So as you can see, I've got like 10,000 liters of sunflower oil. I got lettuce, tomatoes, strawberries. I got all sorts of stuff in there. So animal byproducts don't seem to auto load in there. Same with the honeys pallets as well. And it's only base game products. So like my maple syrup will not go in there. I have to move them over to the side manually. Now I'm heading over here to load that one bale. I guess I should have moved that equipment too, but I might do that another time. This is the last bale. And then I'll sell the BGA once it's done selling all of its products. And then I might replow the field as well. Because by that time I think it'll be done and I'll be harvesting it most likely. I'll just park this over here. I got 2 telehandlers over here now. Oh well. There we go. Oh, my dog. I better feed Gus. I think he might be sleeping. I don't know where he is. Hope I didn't run him over. Poor Gus. Oh, there you go. Good job. There you go. Good dog. Should probably do better with your, well, you're fine in the grass. I don't know. Maybe I should have put a little bit of dirt around his little doghouse. Well, you go ahead and guard the property, okay? Keep that nasty werewolf away. That's my gate. Well, that emptied my pile pretty quick. There we go. There we go. Another load. Oh, once I got this cleared out, I think this will be a good time to wrap up this stream. It's getting a little late. It's 15 after midnight where I am. At least the Cat D9 or Cat 990H isn't getting too dirty this time. That's a bonus. Never quite understood how things get dirty so quickly and don't get dirty and all that jazz. And this bad boy goes through gasoline pretty quick though, I noticed. There we go. Up, up, up. There. go. Last truck's on its way back, which is good. I could probably maybe 1 or 2 more buckets. And then I'll have that cleared out. That truck should be making its way back pretty quick. Hopefully. Yeah, there it is. And it'll be all set up for my next time that I play. That way I can just start the auto drives. So. Just let her out. There we go. Up and over. It's gonna be a bit challenging, I think. Oh, there we go. That, and then that. Probably getting a little perfectionist here. Oh, there we go. I'll just drive up here. Come on, go, 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 go. Nope. Oh, I think that'll be fine. I'll scoop that up next time. All right. Well, thank you for joining me on this stream. Hope you guys had a wonderful time watching. And like I said, I'll throw those links into the description. And feel free to check it out. So if you like this content, please like the video, subscribe to my channel if you'd like to, and leave a comment as well. And yeah, truck cut away and have a fun time. All right, take care.